go to the voice of Ring of Honor, Bobby Cruz, as Death Before Dishonor 0 Hour kicks off.
Your opening contest for Death Before Dishonor 0 Hour is a tag team match set for one fall.
Sold out crowd here tonight. Fans continue to file in the historic 2300 arena, just 3 blocks away from the birthplace of Ring of Honor.
Team number 1, first wrestling out of Irvine, California, VertVixen. Her partner wrestling out of Los Angeles, California, Viva Van.
VertVixen on the left, Viva Van on the right. What a duo. And Caprice, these are 2 young athletes who continue to find ways to get better. We see them week after week on Ring of Honor, and I think this team is a winner.
Absolutely. I mean, this match is brought to you by the letter V. VertVixen and Viva Van, 2 upstarts that are keeping it going and have their hands full tonight going against the Queen. And Mina Shirakawa, I was looking at Viva Van. Look at this, the way they've already blended together, man. Some teams you put together, and the chemistry's just there.
It certainly is. Crowd electrified here, though, in Philly.
I feel like dancing. Should I stay in my seat? I'm gonna move.
Their opponents, first, wrestling out of Tokyo, Japan, Mina Shirakawa.
Former interim women's television champion, 9-0 in 2026 in ROH, including 5 wins in Ring of Honor when teaming with her partner here tonight.
Oh, wow. How I look, Rickabody?
You're fantastic.
Okay, the Queen's coming.
Her partner, wrestling out of Guinea, West Africa, Queen Aminata.
On a 17-match winning streak, of course. 5 of those coming in tag team action with Mina here in ROH, 3 in AEW.
She's your queen to be. Your queen to be forever. Queen Aminata's in the house. I'm going to try to call this match straight down his favorite, down the middle.
Yeah, favorites. Playing favorites.
I have my favorites in the ring right now.
Well, fans, you see the clock in the top left hand of your screen, whether you're joining us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram Live. That is how much time you have to make sure that you are logged into Honor Club fans. There's plenty of time if you are not currently an Honor Club subscriber to go to watchroh.com. For $9.99, you not only get tonight's great event, you get Ring of Honor every week.
Every week.
Brand new episodes and
the history.
25-year catalog of Ring of Honor. Yeah, Code of Honor adhered to. Starts and ends every match. And it's going to be happening here tonight. Collar and elbow tie-up, fans still filing in. And I can't help but think about, how did we get so lucky?
Who signed off on this?
Right.
Tony's giving gifts, man.
Right. This is incredible. This is the best wrestler in Australia. This is the loose ledge. An incredible athlete, to say the least.
This match is set for one fall. Introducing first, let's go to Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, weighing 187 pounds, Adam Brooks.
For those who may be unfamiliar, Adam Brooks is one of the best wrestlers in Australia. Caprice signed with Ring of Honor at the end of 2019. Unfortunately, the COVID pandemic halted his ability, halted his debut at what would have been the anniversary event, past versus present, in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Wow, yeah.
It took nearly 6 years, but the loose ledge, Adam Brooks, is here. And that 6 years has just made him essentially a caged animal ready to prove his worth.
Absolutely.
But he will face a man who made the jump from junior heavyweight to heavyweight in New Japan, an accomplished star and champion. The Headbanger is here in Philadelphia.
His opponent was out of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, weighing 183 pounds, ELP.
ELP, El Phantasmo in the house. And we just saw a great bout between Adam Priest and ELP on Ring of Honor. And fans, if you like this kind of action, this is an appetizer for what you will see when we cross the hour at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. You have about 39 minutes to make sure your Honor Club credentials are up to date. Renew that subscription. Oh! Go to watchroh.com right now and make sure that you join us at the top of the hour for Death Before Dishonor. It's Stephon Smith.
You gotta put him on, it's gonna make Stephon cool.
Whoa!
Hit him, no one hit him.
Well, Stephon's always been cool. He's a Philadelphia Union fan.
Stephon put those glasses on and saw the future and took it off real fast.
It's a party-like atmosphere here tonight.
Absolutely.
As the Code of Honor is adhered to, you see the clock in the top left. Adam Brooks. I'll tell you what, Christmas?
This is 0 hour.
Are we sure? Tony Khan, if you're listening,
thank you.
What's this, the best 0 hour there's ever been?
Appreciate you. Wow. You the man.
This is a three-way match, and it is set for one fall. Participant number 1, wrestling out of Mansonia, Connecticut, weighing 185 pounds.
I'm going to be unbearable with the puns here, Capri.
Okay.
3 oh yes is a magic number. That was from Schoolhouse Rock. But this man on a 3-match winning streak lost the World Television title in a 3-way bout.
Right.
And he's in a 3-way bout here tonight on the third match of the card. So,
okay,
what does that all mean? Can we triangulate it? Magnets, how do they work?
Well, I would say what it means is that AR Fox takes every match that he's given. Same reason why he's not champion now, because he was the most fighting champion I've ever seen.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and
what a
he
champion.
continues to take these matches, and they're always going to get his best.
And he will need his best here tonight against the 2 athletes who will oppose him here in the city of brotherly love.
Participant number 2, weighing 182 pounds, Soleil.
Soleil, who has become a favorite at Ring of Honor's home in Jacksonville, deservedly so. For those who may be uninitiated or unfamiliar, Soleil previously wrestled under a different identity. Interestingly enough, willingly took the mask because Soleil said it reminded him of when he was in the circus. The circus changed and saved his life, and he has become a completely different wrestler, wrestling at a level that he has never wrestled at. You talk about getting to a higher level.
Participant number 3, wrestling out of Reynosa, Mexico, weight 72 kilos, Komander.
Everyone is on their feet.
Yeah, it's 0 hour, and everybody's already on their feet.
This is a beautiful sight to see.
I'm trying to stay in mine too, Ricky.
As they should be, as we should be. Look at that beautiful poncho, Mother Mary adorned on the front.
You can still hear me if I stand up, right?
I sure can. As Komander, the former world television champ. So to me, the guy with everything to gain and almost nothing to lose in this match is Soleil.
You're absolutely right. 2 former television champions in the ring right now. Soleil has yet to win a singles title here in Ring of Honor. Great opportunity for him, and I know that the right people are watching.
AR Fox, who cut his teeth, helped make his name here in Philadelphia, became a legend on the independent scene. There you take a look at Soleil.
A legend on the independent scene, and has crafted so many great wrestlers who are on the scene now.
And let's be real, for so many years, you would see things on television that were from AR Fox, that were innovated by AR Fox.
Yeah.
Sequences, moves, combinations.
The innovator, the creator of so many things, man. He changed the landscape of indie wrestling.
And a bit of a dream team here. Former Ring of Honor World Television Champion, former 1/3 of the 6-man champs, teaming with a man who challenged for the world title in this very building last year.
This tag team match is set for one fall. Team number 1 first be accompanied by Rocky Romero and Trent Beretta. Wrestling out of Chico, California, weighing 274 pounds, the Machine, Brian Cage.
An absolute monster of a man. The Machine with RPG Vice not too far behind. He was a true wizard, an alchemist, if you will.
Yeah, you said it's a dream team. It's a nightmare if you're on the other side of it.
His partner, wrestling out of Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico, weighing 229 pounds, Hechicero.
Hechicero here tonight, teaming with Brian Cage in what should be a great tag team bout. I think fans may have been expecting to see Hechicero teaming with RPG Vice here tonight. Switching things around just a little bit, and it looks like...
Oh, we're going to be joined.
It looks like we may be joined at the commentary position here tonight.
I don't mind.
As we await the opponents of the Don Callis family. And we go back to the voice of Ring of Honor, Bobby Cruz, for their introduction.
Their opponents at a combined weight of 385 pounds, Alec Price, Jordan Oliver, Bustah, and the Brain.
Bustah and the Brain, 4-1 out of their last 5. At this time, we'd like to welcome to the broadcast position RPG Vice. With us here, Rocky Romero, Trent Beretta.
Yeah, thanks, Ian. I like how you guys had us sit on opposite ends. We're a tag team. We should be next to each other.
Yeah, you're trying to split us
Disrespectful, honestly.
Trying to make division between the Don Callis family. But we are tighter than we've ever been.
Well, I got a question about that. Coming up at All In, Kyle Fletcher takes the International Championship in against Kazuchika Okada, who clearly had issues with, and Konosuke Takeshita.
All right, calm down. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. You just let us and Mr. Don Callis just worry about that, okay? Stop trying to start crap, all right?
Nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry.
Y'all couldn't find any easy matches tonight?
Yeah, you were looking for easy matches last time we saw you.
We
just need a win.
Yeah, we just easy wins. That's what we signed up for here in Ring of Honor.
Well, nothing easy in ROH. And fans, you will see that on full display. We're going to start things off with Jordan Oliver, Hechicero, the clock in the top left, Rocky. That's how much time our fans have to join us on Honor Club when Death Before Dishonor switches over at the top.
Wrestling fans around the world, welcome to South Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, as Ring of Honor presents Death Before Dishonor.
Welcome, everyone, to Ring of Honor's Death Before Dishonor here at the legendary 2300 Arena. It's Ian Riccaboni, Caprice Coleman, in for a huge night of action in the Cradle of Honor, the birthplace of honor, and we're going to kick things off with the Ring of Honor World Six-Man Tag Team title. What? So much history in Philadelphia, perhaps more to be made here tonight. And in the championship white, no less. Look at this, the Lethal Twist looking as confident as ever. Undefeated in six-man tag team action.
Are they dressed in white or are they dressed in vanilla?
Oh. Well, what a leap each of these athletes have made. Lee Johnson firmly a top contender. Blake Christian headlining Ring of Honor events, and Jay Lethal, the franchise, the current record holder for most days as world champion.
You can also make history, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Our opening contest is set for one fall, and it is for the Ring of Honor World Six-Man Tag Team Championship. In the ring are the challengers at a combined weight of 592 pounds. Jay Lethal, Vanilla Baby, Blake Christian, Big Shotty, Lee Johnson, the Lethal Twist.
Well, the Lethal Twist formed when Jay Lethal turned his back on Ring of Honor World Champion Bandito, helping Blake Christian pursue the World Championship. Hey, what happened? They find themselves here tonight challenging these men.
Their opponents at a combined weight of 675 pounds on the Ring of Honor World Six-Man Tag Team Champions. First, wrestling in Miami Beach, Florida, Tooth Magnum, Floyd, the Outrunners.
Magnum. Turbo Floyd. Did it come along to Philadelphia?
You gotta catch the rhythm with the body.
Their partner, wrestling out of Rochester, New York, Dalton Castle.
Let's go break some hearts.
Of all the nights, this might be the best one of my life. Can you feel it?
I look handsome, I look smart. I'm a walking work of art. Such a dazzling coat of many colors. How I love my coat of many colors. It was red and yellow and green and brown and blue.
Well, here tonight, Dalton Castle and the Outrunners, the 20th ROH World Six-Man Tag Team Champions. 98 days as champion, defeating Shane Taylor Promotions back at Supercard of Honor in Salisbury, Maryland. But look at this, Caprice. We talked about the championship whites of the challengers. We are live and in living color with Dalton Castle and the Outrunners. Look at that beautiful new gear.
You can do what you want to do.
That's right. Well, tonight we just might walk off the moon, float like a balloon, as Dalton Castle and the Outrunners.
Yeah.
And look at the presentation.
Yes, sir.
The prestige.
This guy's amazing.
The panache.
He's a suplex machine, Riccaboni.
And the peacock.
I've never seen anybody like Dalton Castle.
And the package.
Riccaboni, why are you waiting?
Dalton Castle.
Okay, we still talking about it, though.
And the Outrunners.
Yeah.
Yes. As Blake Christian and Jay Lethal formulating some last-minute tweaks to the game plan. Dalton Castle and the Outrunners 15-0. Oh, in their last 15.
Just commanding the crowd as Dalton Castle, man. It's like leading the orchestra. Dalton Castle, he's amazing. But look, Jay Lethal's putting a plan together, man. Jay Lethal came out here, he's all business.
And they need to. Both trios undefeated. Something's got to give here tonight. 15-0, 5-0. Caprice, longtime fans know the history between Jay Lethal and Dalton Castle. Jay Lethal won a four-way bout to earn Dalton Castle's then world championship in Virginia in 2018. But Dalton Castle's first major title defense of that reign was against Jay Lethal.
Absolutely. Two guys that are very familiar with one another. And you said that they've been six-man tag champions for almost 100 days. So if they lose the titles, I don't want the belt that Floyd has. I'm just saying, Turbo Floyd has been wearing that belt ever since they won the championships. He hasn't taken it off. It's grown to his skin.
And Bryce Remsburg is saying he's communicating that, that he will not be taking off the belt here tonight.
Oh, I could have told you that.
Well, he's trying. I think earlier tonight there was some lubricant used.
That belt has roots. That belt breathes now.
Well, we're going to start things off. Truth Magnum and Big Shotty Lee Johnson. The bell is rung. We are off. As the crowd here, which has been absolutely electric through 0 hour. And should we have expected anything less?
Do you know what changed you?
What an immediate impact SDL made in ROH. Now seemingly learning the rules of the pure rules to turn them on their head.
Introducing first, the challenger, wrestling in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, Steph De Lander.
Steph De Lander, as you can see from the barbed wire gear.
It seems like she's dressed for a pyramid match, Rick Bonney.
Well, let's throw preconceived notions out the window here, Caprice. Steph De Lander, who we've seen in pure action, is not afraid to use that closed fist, that one that you get, to reorient the match, to get the match on her terms. She's not afraid to break the ropes early, use those rope breaks early, because honestly, I think it's a great strategy. Why sit in a submission any longer than you have to? Why risk getting pinned? Use them, make sure you have them. There's some sunk cost fallacy in keeping those rope breaks.
Her opponent, wrestling out of Hackettstown, New Jersey. She is the Ring of Honor Women's Pure Wrestling Champion, the Virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo.
Wow, look at her.
Yeah,
She's adorned, man. Look at this.
how regal does the Virtuosa look here tonight, adorned in green and gold. Almost a tribute to the gear that she wore here in Philadelphia when she helped establish the women's division in 2015, a part of so many of the bouts that helped really build and start the foundation of women's wrestling here in Ring of Honor. Some of the most viewed bouts in Ring of Honor history on Ring of Honor's YouTube channel. Deonna's record speaks for itself, that is for sure. The first and inaugural Pure champion, the only athlete in the Pure tournament to compete in 2 or more Pure Rules bouts before the tournament started, gave her a leg up on the competition. And Deonna waving off the code of honor.
That's different. That's the main thing but I think she knows who she's in the ring with. Deonna Purrazzo does. Steph De Lander doesn't care. I was talking to Steph De Lander earlier, and she told me that she hasn't ever followed rules in her whole life.
What a bout. This week has been a whirlwind. These 4 great athletes have met twice in tag team competition, and it's going to be resolved here tonight with the television title as the prize.
This is a 4-way match set for one fall, and it is for the Ring of Honor Women's World Television Championship. Approaching the ring is challenger number 1, wrestling out of Chicago, Illinois. She's representing Triangle of Madness, and she's 1/3 of the Artist of Stardom champions, Skye Blue.
Fittingly, Skye Blue with the blue championship belt, 1/3 of the Artist of Stardom women's 6-woman champions. Part of Triangle of Madness, but she has made an alliance as of late. It was certainly helpful last night.
Yeah.
When the member of the Death Riders picked up a huge victory. The code blue was the difference for Skye Blue, who scored the pinfall last night. Now,
No alliances tonight, though.
no alliances tonight, but this athlete on Tuesday night scored a pinfall on Skye Blue.
Challenger number 2, being accompanied by Christopher Daniels, wrestling out of the DMV. She is representing Skye White, the real deal, Zayda Steel.
Zayda Steel picked up the pin on Tuesday. Last night, Skye Blue, the code blue, the difference. Back and forth, very evenly matched with these 4 great athletes, Caprice. And I got to think, if I'm Skye Blue, I'm targeting Zayda Steel. If I'm Zayda Steel, I might be targeting Skye Blue.
Yeah, but the target to win is our champion. He doesn't have to be pinned to win, so that might be a great strategy. But if I had a strategy, I would make sure this woman is on my side.
Yeah. And in a house built on violence, here comes one of the most violent athletes. Oh, she's not coming alone, Caprice.
Yeah, got Mox in the house.
The man looking to win the Continental Cup, former AEW World Champion Jon Moxley.
Challenger number 3, being accompanied by Jon Moxley, wrestling out of Moldova. She is representing the Death Riders, the Problem, Marina Shafir.
And we've gone from 10 to 11 as Marina Shafir. Everyone is on their feet at the 2300 arena.
You have to respect what Shafir brings. A lot of respect for Moxley. Moxley in the 2300 arena. That's big within itself, Riccaboni.
Certainly is. And here tonight, we are being joined by the former AEW World Champion, the man that will look to win the Continental Cup, Jon Moxley.
Oh, yeah, it's hot in here. I love it.
This is the environment.
Sweating in that suit? I bet you are. Feels good, though, doesn't it? Like you're alive.
And this place is on their feet, John. Absolutely electric. You gotta like Marina's chances here tonight with the World Television title on the line.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping she mops the floor with all three of these chicks, but I got a feeling this could be a marathon. Yeah. This could be a real battle of wills, but it's also unpredictable. It's a four-way match. Anything can happen. I mean, not unlike the Continental Challenge Cup, completely unpredictable.
Wrestling from straight out of Mama's Kitchen, she is the Ring of Honor Women's World Television Champion,
This place absolutely exploded, Mox. We talk a lot about records and records being set and broken. This is the longest reigning and only two-time ROH Women's World Television Champion.
Hey, any train that leaves the station, they all got one thing in common. At some point, they got to stop. And that could come to a nice halt, or that could come to an ugly, abrupt halt. But it's going to come at some point. And tonight could be the night. It is electric in here, man.
Yeah, you can feel it, can't you?
Holy crap.
It is incredible.
Let's go. It's a Championship Friday.
Yeah. And Paul Turner calls for the bell. We're off. Skye Blue goes right for Zayda.
Skye Blue right out of the gate.
The Pure Championship will be decided here tonight, and one man enters with an advantage.
This match is set for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the Ring of Honor Pure Wrestling Championship. Approaching the ring is the challenger, wrestling out of Tokyo, Japan, weighing 209 pounds, the wrestler Katsuyori Shibata.
And let's take a look at how we got here, Caprice, as Katsuyori Shibata just last night on Honor Club defeated one of his former proteges, the only three-time Pure champion, Wheeler Yuta, to earn his title shot. It was a back-and-forth affair, but ultimately Katsuyori forcing the tap out as the Cobra twist down to the ground earned Katsuyori Shibata a title shot and an opportunity to join Yuta as the only two three-time champions.
Absolutely, and right now it's a big matchup. It feels like a substitution, but it's not, because this is a former Pure champion that has 2 wins over the current Pure champion.
His opponent, being accompanied by other members of Shane Taylor Promotions. Let's go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 199 pounds. He is representing Shane Taylor Promotions, and he's the Ring of Honor Pure Wrestling Champion, Pakistan, Lee Moriarty.
Listen to the ovation for Tiger Style Lee Moriarty, who in over 2 years as Pure champion, Caprice has defeated almost everyone. But I want to zero in on something that you said, as you see every fan that is able on their feet. There's been one man,
one butt,
that Tiger Style has not defeated.
Where's he at?
Well, he is standing in the ring right now. One of the greatest never openweight champions in New Japan history. A man that has been tailor-made since the beginning of his career to be in this Pure division. Already 2 times over a Pure champion, Katsuyori Shibata.
Shibata's nickname is the Wrestler.
Right.
It doesn't get any more pure than that.
Well, fans, just a quick reminder, coming off the Women's Pure Championship bout, the Code of Honor adhered to on the men's side. Each athlete gets 3 rope breaks. If you exhaust the rope breaks, you can be pin submitted on underneath between the ropes. Each athlete gets 1 close fist to the face. A second will result in a disqualification. Count out. And what an addition to the card here tonight.
This is a 4-way tag team match, and it is for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship. Challengers number 1, first, wrestling out of Torreon, Mexico, weighing 249 pounds, the Beast Mortos.
The 3 top contenders taking on the champions in one huge bout. Here comes one half of the former tag team champions, Beast Mortos, and his history-making partner.
His partner, wrestling out of Houston, Texas, weighing 195 pounds, the Spanish God, Sammy Guevara.
Well, Sammy Guevara managed to hold the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship 3 consecutive times, Caprice.
Yeah, with 3 different partners.
3 different partners. He turned his back, though, on the natural Dustin Rhodes, his first partner. And you got to wonder, though, I mean, there's some history between Beast Mortos and the Computerized Kingdom. Beast Mortos, Sammy Guevara. Sammy Guevara and the Kingdom. You know, there's been worse ideas. Odds could be against the champs in this match, Caprice. I mean, I'm no dummy. 4 out of 8 is 50%. Michael Bennett called it out. Matt Taven called it out.
And Sparta did too, evidently.
Well, that could be the difference maker here tonight in Philadelphia.
Challengers number 2. Wrestling out of Boston, Massachusetts, at a combined weight of 427 pounds, Michael Bennett, Matthew Taven, the Kingdom.
The 3 top contenders, but the Computerized Kingdom have been undefeated since the return and introduction of Sparta, Caprice.
I'm glad you said that, man. Sparta's almost like their manager. They're computerized, and since being computerized, they've been unstoppable. Listen to this. Does it sound the same?
I'm Matthew Taven.
Wow.
And I'm Sparta.
Are we all Sparta? He said he's Sparta. Say hi, stuff confused me, Caprice.
Yeah. Evidently, doesn't confuse them.
No, they have been on top of Sparta, that's for sure.
Hey, they said Sparta makes you smarter.
Well,
that's what Mike just told me.
11-0 in their last 11.
Challengers number 3, being accompanied by Christopher Daniels, wrestling out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, at a combined weight of 415 pounds. They are representing Skye Blue, Dante, and Kevin Martin.
The only team in this bout that has not yet held the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships, Caprice, Darius and Dante Martin, Top Flight, accompanied by Christopher Daniels.
It's a huge opportunity for Top Flight. And if anybody can do it, I would definitely say it's the Martin brothers. An opportunity to be world champion, especially with Christopher Daniels in their corner, former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion himself.
Well, 5 brother teams have held the ROH World Tag Team titles, 11 straight wins to earn this title opportunity here tonight.
Their opponents are both wrestling out of Mexico City, Mexico, at a combined weight of 159 kilos, and they are the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, Mascara Dorada.
Mascara Dorada nearly became the ROH World Champion in single competition when he faced Bandito last year. It felt like it was only a matter of time before we would see a championship around his waist. And what better way to do it than to team up with one of the most legendary stars in the world?
Yeah. It's my song, Riccaboni.
His partner, Mystico.
A bona fide box office attraction. A man who is concurrently holding titles in CMLL, Ring of Honor, and New Japan. One of the greatest ever to do it. Memuero playing here tonight.
This is my part.
We're going to lay out for a minute here.
Sing to me, baby. That's my jam, man. Listen to this. Listen. You feel it. That's funky, man. Make your hands clap. I love it. Can they play this music while the match is going?
Oh, wait a minute. Telling about it. No more of it, and we are off and running. 4 corners match here. 4-way match for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles. And Taven unloading. That shows the fallacy of AI, which is just a regenerative loop that just feeds off of previously fed information. This man fights a different style every time and could make his way to Reading, Pennsylvania tomorrow at Collision to face Claudio Castagnoli.
This is a Continental Challenge Cup play-in match. It is set for one fall. Approaching the ring, wrestling out of Battleground, Alabama, weighing 185 pounds, Adam Priest.
Well, Adam Priest earning his shot here tonight by virtue of a tremendous win against the LP. What a match that was. Honing in on the knee, looking for that half crab. Priest is a throwback to maybe a different era of Ring of Honor, a ground-based bruiser.
Absolutely, man, and he's got some great wrestling ability, but he's facing one now that has the same, with great tutelage, a great group, and we've seen him earlier, and right now warming up. It's his family right here.
And why Ring of Honor television is so important, Caprice, is because both men had huge wins. Adam Priest, we talked about him beating ELP, but this man, Daniel Garcia, coming off a huge win against Bustah, Alec Price, and his Pride for Action, Marina Shafir, getting the former Pure champion ready to fight.
His opponent, wrestling out of Buffalo, New York, weighing 187 pounds. He's representing the Death Riders, Daniel Garcia.
And Daniel Garcia has a tremendous history here in Ring of Honor. Caprice brought his feud against Wheeler Yuta, a man he trained with, he essentially grew up with. His professional career grew up side by side, parallel universes, true comparisons year after year, ended up having amazing bouts for the Ring of Honor Pure Championship. Code of Honor right here, too. That stretched across Ring of Honor and AEW.
Yeah, and cooler heads prevailed because they were better. They are better together, and they have continued to grow, being together and being with the Death Riders and being mentored by Moxley and Castagnoli and all these guys. You can see a difference in them now. So it's going to be a great matchup here. And Garcia, I believe, can do anything, man. He can wrestle, he can tag. Great conditioning.
Well, and think about what's at stake here, Caprice, because we know tomorrow night we will see members of the King fight without honor. A match in Ring of Honor that does not come lightly. An average of about 1 per year is Ring of Honor.
This match is set for one fall. It is for the Ring of Honor World Television Championship, and it will be contested as a fight without honor. Approaching the ring is the challenger, wrestling out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing 188 pounds. Action Andretti.
Action Andretti at one point teaming with the current World Television Champion Caprice. These men were like brothers.
They were brothers, best friends, partners, trusted each other, traveled together.
And there was, we know of a missed phone call. We don't know anything else beyond under the surface, but to me, I interpret Action Andretti as maybe getting a little bit jealous of Leo Rush getting a television title shot at Supercard of Honor. Reading between the lines some of the things he said, I don't think the phone call was the entire reason, but I think it was the catalyst that exposed something deeper, a crack in the brotherhood.
It wasn't one phone call, Riccaboni. It was phone calls over and over again. There's no clear wrong in this. Is both guys have went their separate ways, and I think when they went their separate ways, they became better. We wouldn't have got this if they hadn't split.
Did you see what just?
What just happened?
Yeah.
Did something just go by?
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at the pants. That gear, the poncho. It's almost like a tribute.
We're in the right building.
To a man that built this building. Sabu. And look at that umbrella hat. What is that? Is that barbed wire?
Barbed wire umbrella for the cutting rain.
His opponent is slithering to the ring. He is the Ring of Honor World Television Champion, Blackheart Leo Rush.
Blackheart has a black trash can, a black chair, and a black shovel with Shadow, the black belt.
Slither hither. Ring of Honor World Television Champion Leo Rush.
You know, with this being a match without honor, and the way that Leo Rush just came to the ring, I can almost say it favors him. Action Andretti is here for a match. Leo Rush is here for something he's been waiting, salivating for.
I'm going to tend to disagree here.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Action Andretti was the one that introduced the chair.
Yeah.
Action Andretti was the one that pushed Leo Rush off of the top rope, instigated the violence, and prevented Leo Rush from then winning the World Television title. Of course, let's think about the World Television title where Leo Rush did win the title. Caprice, who did he pin in that match?
He pinned Action Andretti.
Action Andretti, who looks laser focused, unfazed, or at least trying to give off the impression.
What I will say about Action Andretti is there's nobody on this roster that knows Leo Rush like Action Andretti does. And under all that Leo Rush is doing with Blackheart, the same body is inside. The same body is outside of the mind that's driving that shit.
There is the Black Television Championship.
It's Shadow.
Christened by Leo Rush. In his own words, Caprice, we heard him say it on Ring of Honor television so that he didn't have to confront his reflection.
Yeah.
And how many reflections are there? How many? And look at that beautiful gear. Obviously, a man that helped build the 2300 arena. Bell called for, and we are off.
Look at that. Look at the eyes of Leo Rush.
Well, for a man,
the eyes of Andretti, this is a dead stare. Look at those eyes. Look at that.
And blue today, and the wry smile.
I've had nightmares safer than this with the Bonnie. This is crazy already. It's fine.
Oh, the big right hand starts us off here. Ring of Honor World Television title at stake. Leo Rush, the 37th ROH World Television Champion on a 9-match winning streak coming into this. But I think you could throw all the stats and information out the window. This is going to be a fight here tonight.
Gonna be a fight, and I think Leo Rush had to make sure. That's what Andretti wanted. Sway, duck out of the way.
Oh, and this patented misdirection from Leo Rush. Swing and a miss on the big right. It's Leo Rush now. Oh, look at both men. Mirror images of one another. Swing and a miss on the right. No one home.
That's what I was talking about. These two know each other. This is gonna be fantastic. And this is just the wrestling.
All right. History beckons two athletes to Philadelphia tonight. One athlete can continue his pursuit of the longest reign in Ring of Honor World Men's Championship history. The other could disrupt and derail and make history of his own. This man, Nick Wayne, former Ring of Honor World Television Champion, coming off 5 wins in the Best of Super Juniors in New Japan. Caprice enters tonight at 21 years old with a victory here tonight. It won't be Adam Cole, it won't be Low Key, it won't be any of the great names from the past who won the championship under 25. It will be Nick Wayne, whose name sets as the youngest men's world champion in the near 25-year history of Ring of Honor.
Nick Wayne's future is already brilliantly bright. But imagine a catapult that his career will have winning the Ring of Honor World Championship.
The W is up. This Pacific Northwest native, a 3rd-generation star. Grandfather, Moondog Moretti, father, the late great Buddy Wayne. But he will take on a man who stands at the doorstep. Will he kick that door down? One of the most resilient Ring of Honor World Champions of all time. The hero ROH needs and deserves. A man who's taken the championship across the Atlantic, across the Pacific, across 4 continents by my count recently. recently defending the title in France and Germany, also in Mexico and Canada. He comes to the city of brotherly love tonight to defend his championship in front of his hermanos and hermanas.
I'm always amazed at the outfits that Bandito wears. The legacy that he brings to the ring, and the luchadors, how serious they take these matches.
Well, Bandito on an ROH Best 25-match winning streak, 16 successful title defenses over a 502-day title reign. Now the third longest in ROH history. A win tonight puts him in the driver's seat to surpass Nigel McGuinness at 545, and then only Samoa Joe on the horizon. He's defended the title in 5 different countries, like we mentioned. Recently, Germany, France, also Rev Pro in England. The 8th wrestler to hold the Ring of Honor World title twice. Tonight, the present meets the future, the Prodigy versus the Most Wanted, and the only man fit to introduce this historic title bout is the voice of Ring of Honor, Bobby Cruz.
This match is set for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the Ring of Honor World Championship. Introducing first, to my left, the challenger. Wrestling out of Seattle, Washington. Weighing 179 pounds, Nick Wayne. His opponent, to my right, is wrestling out of Torreon, Mexico. Weighing 211 pounds. He is 1/3 of the AEW World Trios Champions, and he's the defending Ring of Honor World Champion, the Most Wanted, Bandito.
Bandito has always gone down his own path. Caprice in 2018, he main evented the very first All In. From there, his trajectory, his career had many different options, many different paths. He always went to the beat of his own drum, once turning down the personal offer of Ultimo Guerrero, a surefire Hall of Famer, to go at it on his own in Mexico.
And it's a surefire stamp.
Yes.
Approval.
From there, in 2018 to 2019, signed with Ring of Honor. Part of the lifeblood of Ring of Honor, not just in name, but also a man that carried the brand and lineage to save Harbor, as we have now entered a more prosperous and brighter era under the stewardship and leadership of Tony Khan. A man that bridges eras, a man that would fit at any time in Ring of Honor. Unfortunately for him, Caprice, he is facing a prodigy, a man who has no fear. At 21 years old, Nick Wayne can make history here tonight and derail Banditos.
And you know, I believe Nick Wayne feels that this is part of his life. He feels he's just walking out his legacy, and this is just another step. Take this match, become champion, and keep doing what you do. He believes he is the prodigy. He believes this is his moment. And I can't tell him anything different because we've seen him grow before our very eyes. Bandito's my favorite world champion just because of the heart that he has. He's a champion's champion, but my God, he's facing a prodigy, and the prodigy has one thing in mind, and that's being world champion.
And we are off here. Our men. Will the longest reigning champion of the modern era be dethroned here tonight? We're about to find out. Longtime fans of Ring of Honor may remember that the initial partnership between Stardom and Ring of Honor was announced at Final Battle 2017. From there, 4 great Stardom athletes were entered in the tournament to crown the first ever women's champion in Ring of Honor, Caprice. Of that group of athletes, one became world champion, Mayu Iwatani. Will we see a second here tonight? The athlete that was barely 20 years old when she made her first excursion to the United States. Hazuki returns to Ring of Honor after being part of that core 4 and is looking to end the reign of the Forever Champion.
That's a big mission to come in for the Wild Heart Suzuki. And you can see right there that she knows what she's in for, willing and up for the task. What a main event we're set for.
Hazuki certainly with a championship pedigree. In Stardom alone, 4 times over. Artist of Stardom champion. Those are the 6 women championships. Former high-speed champion. 3 times Goddess of Stardom champion in the tag team ranks with Koguma. But tonight, seeking singles glory. To do so, she has the unenviable task of defeating a woman that has not lost in a Proving Ground or championship bout since December 2022. We've talked about the 25-year history, nearly 25 years coming up this February of Ring of Honor. In the birthplace of Ring of Honor. And how many classic matches, how much history has this athlete made? The Forever Champion, the longest reign of any title in the modern era. Athena, the Fallen Goddess. Bringing women's wrestling to the main event here in Ring of Honor.
Absolutely. From time and time again, Athena has proven to be the best women's wrestler in the world. Not only does she have the most amount of days in the modern day area as champion, she also has the most defenses. That says a lot about Athena. At one time, she was on our TV for a year defending that title.
And right now, for our championship introductions, we go back to the voice of Ring of Honor, Bobby Cruz.
This match is set for 1 fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship. Introducing first, to my left, the challenger. Wrestling out of Fukuoka, Japan, Hazuki!
Oh, look at that. No fear.
Her opponent, to my right, is wrestling out of Dallas, Texas. She is the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, the Fallen Goddess, Athena!
Well, you cannot debate or dispute glory. Athena's hometown certainly getting a reaction here in Philadelphia, but you still heard the crowd approve of the Forever Champion. Referee Mike Posey holding the prize high. The ROH Women's World title at stake, up for grabs. And Hazuki has a chance to do something not only that no one else has done, however, prove something to herself. Of those 8 championships in Stardom, only won the high-speed championship, a singles title. Can she ascend to the top of the throne here in Ring of Honor? Code of Honor waved off. Bell is wrong, and we are off here in our ROH Women's World. The card. Athena has not only built a women's division, she's become the centerpiece and has ascended the title, taken it to the top of the card.
Athena said for years, women belong in the main event, and has made examples of that over and over again.
And then look at this, a Code of Honor. And is this a genuine sign of respect here?
I mean, I would think so, but I can't put anything past Athena.
I'm not getting my hopes up here. As Hazuki struggling to her feet. Fans, what an amazing night of action here. The fans,
wow. Hold up.
This is unreal.
This is real. This is real.
A extraordinarily rare sign of respect from Athena. who has gone to battle, went through war, emerged on the other side.
That goes to show how much Hazuki has shown Athena to earn Athena's respect.
And that's what it's all about in the center of the ring. The Ring of Honor Women's World Championship. Athena standing tall. What a night history is made. And fans, don't forget, tomorrow night on Collision, Continental Cup, Claudio Castagnoli, Daniel Garcia will meet in the quarterfinals. Winner goes to Glasgow. And then also on Collision, the quarterfinals, two members of the conglomeration, Orange Cassidy and former ROH World Champion Kyle O'Reilly meet. Winner goes to Glasgow. On Collision, TBS champion Maya World challenges Willow Nightingale for the AEW Women's World title. Can history be altered? On our way to All In, just 9 days away. And fans, 9 days away from the big one. All In London, live on pay-per-view on HBO Max. If you can't be there in person in Wembley, join us on HBO Max live on pay-per-view. We want to thank you so much for joining us here tonight as Athena celebrates championship held high.
Champion for a reason. It may be because of the minions, but the reign is undeniable.
Well over 3.5 years as champion. Fans, thank you so much for joining us here tonight. For Caprice Coleman, Bobby Cruz, Lexi Nair, I'm Ian Riccaboni. Happy wrestling, everybody. See you tomorrow night in Reading.